In the glamorous heart of Beverly Hills, where palm-lined streets meet lavish hillside estates, stands one of the most legendary mansions in Hollywood history, the Pink Palace. This iconic estate is not just a home, it's a symbol of old Hollywood glamour, romantic architecture, and timeless celebrity allure. Known for its pale pink exterior, lush gardens, and opulent interiors, the Pink Palace has hosted some of the most famous names in entertainment and society. Built in 1927 for oil magnate Milton Getz, the estate rose to international fame when it became the beloved residence of Hollywood legend Jayne Mansfield in the 1950s. With its enchanting facade, grand ballroom, and sweeping staircases, the mansion embodied the dreamy, extravagant lifestyle of a bygone era. But the Pink Palace is more than a stunning piece of real estate, it's a living piece of cultural history. From glittering parties attended by the elite, to its appearance in films, magazines, and TV specials, it has remained a Beverly Hills landmark for nearly a century. Even though its ownership has changed hands over the years, the estate's charm and prestige have never faded. In this video, we'll step inside the Pink Palace to explore its fascinating past, breathtaking architecture, celebrity connections, and enduring place in the world of luxury real estate. Get ready to walk through a true Hollywood fairy tale. The Pink Palace began its glamorous life in 1927, commissioned by wealthy oil tycoon Milton Getz. Designed by architect Gordon B. Kaufman, who would later create iconic structures like the Hoover Dam headquarters and the Los Angeles Times building, the estate reflected the opulent tastes of the Roaring Twenties. Built in a blend of Mediterranean and Hollywood Regency styles, the home featured sweeping staircases, grand arched windows, and intricate ironwork, all painted in its now famous pastel pink hue. Milton Getz spared no expense, importing Italian marble, hand-carved wood panels, and custom crystal chandeliers to create a home that would impress both socially and architecturally. At the time, Beverly Hills was still emerging as a hub for the wealthy, but the Pink Palace immediately stood out for its elegance and commanding presence on Sunset Boulevard. Its gardens were equally breathtaking, featuring manicured lawns, ornate fountains, and a long driveway lined with palm trees that led guests to a grand portico entrance. In the 1930s and 1940s, the estate quietly hosted some of the most influential figures in Los Angeles, a discreet yet dazzling gathering spot for business moguls and visiting dignitaries. But the Pink Palace's real rise to fame was still to come, when Hollywood's golden era would transform it from a luxurious private home into a world-famous landmark. The defining chapter in the Pink Palace's history began in 1957, when legendary actress Jayne Mansfield purchased the estate. Known for her platinum blonde hair, hourglass figure, and undeniable charm, Mansfield was one of Hollywood's most glamorous stars. The home's romantic pink facade perfectly matched her public image, and she embraced it with full force. Jayne transformed the interior into a whimsical, over-the-top fantasy world. She famously had pink shag carpeting, heart-shaped bathtubs, and gold-plated fixtures installed throughout the home. One of the most talked about features was her Cupid's Corner, a room adorned with cupids, velvet drapes, and mood lighting, a space designed entirely for romance. The Pink Palace quickly became a hub for lavish parties attended by A-list celebrities, musicians, and socialites. Mansfield's charisma and the home's dreamy atmosphere created an irresistible combination, cementing the estate's reputation as a Beverly Hills icon. Her time at the Pink Palace was also heavily documented by the media, making the mansion almost as famous as its owner. Magazines and TV specials featured the estate, allowing the public to peek into this glamorous, slightly eccentric world. For Mansfield, it wasn't just a home, it was an extension of her persona. During the late 1950s and early 1960s, the Pink Palace was at the heart of Hollywood's social scene. Jayne Mansfield's soirees were legendary, with champagne flowing, music playing until dawn, and guests including stars like Mickey Hargitay, Zsa Zsa Gabor, and Elvis Presley. The mansion's ballroom, with its sparkling chandeliers and mirrored walls, became a stage for intimate performances and impromptu dance parties. The outdoor pool, surrounded by palm trees and illuminated at night, was the perfect spot for warm California evenings. Jayne's extravagant decorations, from gold leaf detailing to custom murals, gave every corner of the home a sense of drama and theatricality. These gatherings weren't just about entertainment, they were part of Hollywood's power network. Deals were made, collaborations sparked, and friendships cemented in these glittering halls. The Pink Palace became a symbol of the city's endless appetite for glamour, romance, and indulgence. However, as with all golden eras, change was inevitable. Mansfield's untimely passing in 1967 marked the end of an age, and the Pink Palace began a new chapter with different owners, but it would never lose its place in Beverly Hills history. After Mansfield's death, the Pink Palace changed hands multiple times. In the 1970s and 1980s, it was owned by a string of wealthy individuals who each left their mark on the estate. Some preserved its unique charm, while others modernized certain areas.